Hey everyone, it's Tom or Daphne. Welcome back to Danganronpa. I am feeling kinda hot and sweaty, but that doesn't matter right now. How could Junko have survived? I checked her, she was dead, I'm sure of it. But still, if she were alive somehow, where would she be? Could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely? There was a piece of dust on my touchpad. Maybe she used some sort of trick. I didn't plug in my computer. The chance of my battery running out while I'm filming one of these videos is low, but never zero. Raphael? I don't think we have ever had a Raphael in this game. Okay, long story short, I got so sucked into the joke that I legitimately thought it was Raphael and got confused as to why they didn't shoot the A. Replaced.
Now I understand.
So Junko replaced Raphael in the Killing Game. The 17th student is also lying hidden somewhere in this school. Alright, that's enough of this silly joke. There's also a piece of dust on my laptop screen.
Someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Kusaba.
And that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Yes.
The body's height and weight and everything matched Mukuro's profile, right?
Because it was Mukuro the whole time. This is a whole lot of information coming at me at once. Consider, she was wearing a wig.
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
In the dead of night.
Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique? Good point. There's just no way they could have switched.
Yes, there is, and I'm gonna tell you right now. There has to be some way. I need to figure out how to explain how they could have switched. I said that right.
I got it. Two of them, they had switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Define the beginning.
Yes, from the moment we first met.
So what they're saying is we never actually met Junko. It was just Mukuro in disguise who got skewered.
Then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right?
So basically, Junko's just using Mukuro as a pawn.
So at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So you're saying that Junko we first met
Was Mukuro in a wig?
all along?
We'd already met her?
Wow, I didn't think it was that surprising.
With her.
Well, why is saying normal conversation like she's some like sort of savage killer? She's a much more, you know, what's the word?
Was Junko,
A more calculated killer.
and we never would have known the difference.
Cause like we don't know what Junko looks like.
That would easily allow the two of them to switch places.
Hold on, I wasn't actually paying attention to anything Byakuya was saying.
But Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right?
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. And
Junko
Junko,
never had any tattoo like that.
what if they use like some sort of like skin colored paint? Yeah, foundation. And we all know Junko, the ultimate fashionista, has a bunch of that lying around.
Exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished.
Or maybe they like removed the foundation after she died.
Fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's
Or maybe they didn't touch the hands. And like the ultimate soldier would never wear fake nails in the heat of battle, they'd get in the way.
We all met for the first time. But if she really did use
What?
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro.
I'm just spouting bullshit.
Glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto.
The attacker's hands were bare, right?
You can't deny it anymore.
Now I'm confused.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
There is no stopping the bitchery, is there?
Quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
And then just sacrificing her for no reason?
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
Or was Mukuro like, yeah, I'm up with dying?
The ultimate despair.
Or was it...
Was someone like her.
This is from Unis Honest, where Mark says, are you chill with dying?
Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
They're both the ultimate despairs.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back? I think he's just afraid.
I think we should just leave.
What's that mean? Afraid.
I don't have emotions.
Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
You're making no sense.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
I just didn't want to say anything. Ever heard that phrase, get the popcorn? I was getting the popcorn, but there was no actual popcorn. I was just watching and listening.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
Got a phone notification.
To protect her identity? When did I do that?
Quit trying to gaslight us, Bear. So he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter. Because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity, not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation with the fucking interview DVD? No. Maybe?
While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
Kyoko was there. It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Are you telling me Monokuma scratched the DVD? What the heck just happened? Oopsie, looks like it broke out of service. Too bad. What? It just so happened to break just now. Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. It is clearly right in front of me. That's what failure is, right?
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did
Was it to hide the fact that there was no interview with Junko?
Junko, did you?
Or maybe there was an interview with Junko.
If everyone was in that
Or...
video, Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko,
He'd know something was up.
it was obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
Dun 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 dun.
The power outage thing was just a fluke.
No, it wasn't a fluke. The mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. And that's not the only Junko's identity. The mastermind tried to cover up one other piece of evidence. I've got to reveal that. Weep, 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 weep. Oh, we gotta fight him again? I'm gonna use my fists and my words. Is this gonna be Are You Sure About That Part 2? 56 minutes later. I still think it's funny that Monokuma is standing on one of those vaulting blocks.
It's impossible. This should prove it. The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
He's starting to crack.
I noticed it just a little while ago when we were all comparing the photos we got. In all the
I throw the pictures at Monokuma like a frisbee.
in unusual circumstance. What's so unusual about them?
Let me show you if you stop talking. The unusual circumstance common to all these pictures. Splashing. Is it... Okay, Sakura's not going Super Saiyan in that photo. In fact, I think she made the exact same pose in those last two. Junko's face. Because you gotta remember, Taka was saluting, covering up Junko's face. I thought he was being rude, but apparently it's just Photoshop. See, right there, covering up Junko's face.
I believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture.
Or maybe they were staged. You see this
In this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible.
You wanted us to know what Mukuro looked like. How did he not make the connection between Junko and Mukuro? How did he not look at any of these photos, see Mukuro's face, and think, huh, she looks familiar?
Whose face is hidden here is
You don't think he would have tried to hide Mukuro's face too?
why you have
He was only thinking one step ahead, not two.
because if we couldn't see her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
What?
I believe everything Mukuro said is true.
I mean, his argument is pretty convincing.
Before we're not either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she died. And the real Junko
The real Junko was the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school.
She's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Okay, let's not be extreme.
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on.
It's too late, Monokuma. What, do you want your ratings to drop?
There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run.
So let us out of here. I want to get some donuts. No, let us out of here. I want to get some donuts. Closing argument, begin. So, what's going on? There are people standing here. There was a knife. Kyoko walked in on the attacker and delivered a haymaker to the neck?
You! The ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived.
At least we think she's the ultimate fashionista.
The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusama.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school. Ah! And then she got skewered.
But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima.
And then they went into the freezer where they've been keeping the body.
Until Junko decided to put her body to use.
So that leaves a good question. How long was she planning to use Mukuro's body? What were her intentions on day one? Did she ever expect to have to put Mukuro's body out in the garden? Thank you. So was the whole throw Mukuro into the garden thing not planned? Did you just decide to do it when she was like, oh shit, Kyoko's getting in my way? And Kyoko's like, stop right there. And then she delivered a haymaker to the neck. All of this while I was having a fever dream about Craig Robinson. And then once she was done getting haymakered, she put the mask onto Mukuro's face.
The person who attacked you and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe
Bless you.
murder had recently taken place.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna know my blows.
This is the truth behind
Mukuro's murder.
the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one control
Monokuma. So spill the beans. Do 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 do
Junko
do.
and Oshima.
As opposed to that fake bitch we saw on day one.
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
Bullshit. I think we backed him into a corner.
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
What if they all just gather around him, slowly but surely create a circle around him, and start T-posing?
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
We know you're in there.
Over?
Imagine Junko's like 3 feet tall and just fits inside the bear
Did you
costume.
really think this story would end once we reach the climax of the case?
We've got like an hour of gameplay left, so sit tight, motherfuckers. Okay, that was nowhere near Magical Girl enough for me. I was expecting full-on Sailor Moon shit. Hello.
If you swear your fealty
If you would like to, please leave a message at the beep.
We've drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, and some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
What happens if I say no?
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you. It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
You're gonna play the role of loser. Deal with it. This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko and Oshima, and not that fake bitch we met on day one.
Looks like I've finally been set free.
From the bear costume.
Play Monokuma all the time, day after day.
That stupid voice really wears on your vocal cords.
Purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Face.
Yes, it is beautiful. Thank you.
What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
What is it? Those block memories resurfacing? No, I do remember seeing her. I'm sure I've seen her too somewhere before. It was definitely before I got to this school. The first game. Was that her? Or no? Was that Mukuro? Before arriving at school. Isn't she in a shit ton of magazines? Oh yeah, that's how you remember her. Cause she's literally a model. You're supposed to see her face.
You were on it.
And how did I not realize that was an imposter we saw? Dun dun dun
That's
dun.
why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right. Then what you told me.
Yeah. Oh, didn't she say something about Photoshop? Seen her on tons of magazine colors, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course, those are totally photoshopped. Definitely photoshopped. Photoshop? Have you never heard of Adobe Creative Suite? Yeah, you know, I edited to hell and back with like computers and junk. You know, Photoshop, GIMP, you name it. Oh, so they're real. MS Paint!
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Don't you agree?
The entire beauty industry is built upon lies.
Quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
I'm me, and Mukuro is Mukuro.
She was just wearing a wig.
Tried her best. just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista.
She doesn't have that flair, you know. She lost it after she killed all those people.
Body exists. Not even if they're twins.
Twins? Geez, calm down. It's not that uncommon.
Okay, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
I was the cool one, and she was the shithead.
Older sister, smart and cute. That was
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
Oh, hey, Monokuma. This is the personality that's most in line with our boy, Monokuma. She's the metalhead.
She's a totally different person now.
I like to keep things interesting.
I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins, how do you have different last names?
It's a long story.
Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit?
Or what if Mukuro Ikusaba is a fake name? Like, Mukuro's name was something Enoshima, but then she joined Fenrir. She joined Fenrir, and they had her come up with like her own nom de guerre, and she came up with Mukuro Ikusaba. I've heard it means corpse warblade, and if that isn't badass, I don't know what is.
well, I suppose I'd better explain.
You are all
For my
dumbasses.
plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes.
And that was
So-called
me.
mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties.
So I killed her.
Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family,
Wow, rude.
leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with.
It is divisible by 5.
Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem.
Cause she'd just kill all of you.
Atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
Sheesh.
It was
She hates
atrocious
this girl.
just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
I am infinitely cooler than her.
That's why you switched identities?
Seems like a pretty petty reason.
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause.
So was skewering her not planned either? She's just like, nah, you're too boring. I'm gonna kill you.
Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away.
I too am thinking about the success of this show, and you people are messing with it. Well, we convinced him that letting us win would raise the ratings, so if you're willing to go along with that, we can achieve a deal.
I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
Ooh, woo.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring.
This mastermind doesn't have a master plan.
I decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
If you dare mess with me, you're getting filled with spears.
Premeditated act of betrayal. Just as I suspected.
You're an asshole.
When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
So she didn't know she was gonna die. Nobody really expects to get murdered. You know? Was it supposed to... Did she actually say that? It's been like a year, so...
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she
The only part that she nailed right is giving a convincing reaction to getting skewered.
Talk like that.
What was that? I just turned all my R's into W's. for it.
Misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. No, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all.
Like I'm in an anomaly in this big universe.
I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die
Well,
or
all
live.
babies cry. You're not special, honey.
All kinds of people.
Today on Danganronpa, how petty can one girl be?
We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
You're still not making any sense.
You just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
Everyone is expendable.
We were twins. How could I not be sad?
I was sad for like 3 seconds and then it was like, I'm over it.
Killing my precious sister with my own two hands.
And 15 spears.
Just filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that.
It's enough that you have to put like super times 15.
Super, super, super,
Or
super,
not.
Super, 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 super despair.
It's like stocks in Smash Bros. If you got enough of them, you just put like a number next to it.
What the hell is wrong with you?
A lot of things, but we don't have to worry about that.
In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair.
And also a feeling of, oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Being murdered by your own sister, and nobody has an example to someone else. She must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness.
And pain from the spear in her liver.
So jealous of her. Super jealous.
Skewer me, daddy.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Yeah, what of it?
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish.
Yeah, fetish is the right word. That's where we're gonna end the video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to blast that patriarchy, smash that like button, Bomberman that subscribe button, and I will see you next week with another episode of Danganronpa. Goodbye.